Enjoy the frickin' presentation!
Brendam Docks is the busiest landmark on the entire island of Sodor. Many ships come and go, providing a vast variety of goods for the engines to make deliveries. Sometimes, engines bring assets to ships where they're taken to different places around the world. Because the docks are so busy, safety is always put first, and many rules are in place to enforce this. Unfortunately, like everything in life, rules tend to be broken one way or another. One night, Cranky the Crane looked down at the workman who just transferred to the docks. "Watch where you are going with that!" Cranky barked toward the workman carrying a dangerous barrel. "It's his first day on the job!" the manager called out to the Crane. "Ilenian, please!" This made Cranky crosser. He argued with the dark manager, unaware that the newly assigned workman bumped the barrel into a wall, tipping it over. Gasoline began leaking out of the barrel. The supervisor was doing his work when he turned to the barrel. "Oh no!" The dock manager hurried toward the panicked supervisor. "What's going on?" he asked. "There's a leaking barrel of gasoline here!" cried the supervisor. "What do we do with it?" "Okay, we need to dispose of it," the dock manager said sternly. "And safely too." The workman tried to go telephone for help, but tripped. Uh-oh. "Johnny!" shouted the supervisor. "What did you do?" Johnny, the novice workman, was silent. He didn't know what to say at all. The dock manager was very cross. "If this fire spreads, we are doomed! Johnny, you must figure out how to put an end to the blaze, or else your career is over." Right away, sir," said Johnny. He grabbed the nearest fire extinguisher and aimed it at the fire. Johnny pulled the trigger and water began spraying on the fire. But it was no good. The fire remained persistent. "Don!" Johnny cried. "The water had no effect!" "That's because you just have an ordinary fire extinguisher," scowled the supervisor. "Fires like this need a Class B fire extinguisher, not a regular one." Soon, they had no choice but to sound the alarm. The dogs were in complete panic mode. "Is there a Class B fire extinguisher anywhere?" asked the dog manager. Johnny sighed. There's only one at the station." "Well, run over there and get it now!" commanded the supervisor. So Johnny rushed over to the station and told the station master what happened and why he needed to borrow their fire extinguisher. He handed it over to him, and Johnny ran back to the fire as fast as his legs allowed him. He stood face to face with the fire. He started and pulled the trigger. A foam-like substance sprayed onto the fire. Eventually, the fire was removed. "Hooray!" Everyone cheered. The celebration was only brief, but the dock manager turned to Johnny. "You do realize that because you started this fire, this is coming out of your paycheck, right?" Fiddlesticks.